Hello, welcome to my workshop. I am the proud parent of 5 children. My super surprise, as I call them, my 5-year-old, recently had a run-in with one of our lamps. This is how it looks now. Of course, it wasn't that expensive of a lamp. It was just, in this part right here, was a ceramic-shaped lamp. My idea was to take this hardware that did survive and make a wood lamp part. Wood here. I already made the base and I didn't record it. I wasn't thinking. But here's the base right here. And I have some walnut that I think I can glue up, and this could be a really nice lamp. So that's what I'm going to do. Come join me.
Let's make a big blank round. Okay, we got the blank round, and I've measured where I want the top and the bottom to be on these lines, and I'm not sure which way I want to go here. I have a few little drawings. I'm thinking this is it's pretty simple, but I think it'll really look nice with this walnut, and it'll go along with the base plate I already have made. So this is 11.5 inches. That's how big it'll be, and let's see what we can do. Okay, we got the length trimmed up. Got my little end pieces just to stay there while I turn, of course. And the blank is looking pretty good. I think we got a good glue up and a little knot there to add some character. It's fine. There's some surface cracking a little bit, but I think that'll either turn out, or we'll just fill it with finish or with CA. I like it, but I think basically all I'm going to do is a gradual taper on both ends. The top will be a little smaller on the end than the bottom, and that's really going to be it. And then I have to deal with putting a hole through the middle of it. I thought about putting a groove in the 2 halves of the glue up before I glued it up, but I didn't do it, as I was just having trouble getting the flat surface to glue up, and I didn't do that. That would have probably been the best way to do it. However, it'll be an experience to put a drill bit all the way through the length of this blank. So, pressing on. Okay, I've turned the ends down a little bit, and you're getting to the basic shape. My thought was that this would be 2/3 as big as this. I don't know if that's the golden mean per se, but that's a general rule, is use thirds, at least in what I've experienced, and it looks pretty good. So this is almost down. This is 3 3/4. So 2/3 would be 2.5 here, and then have the bulge in the middle, and tapering at the bottom and the top. So that's where we're at. So I'm going to continue on turning and we'll see how it goes. We got the basic shape turned. I think it's going to be good, and I'll need to do a lot of sanding, a little filling here, and we'll go from there. Hey, just a little tip I learned this weekend actually from Captain Eddie Castellan, who's on YouTube, does a lot of different turning. He has in the past shown how to make a handle for your this kind of a sander pad that you can buy. For a lot of people use them for bowls and other projects, but he suggested, and he got this from somewhere, that you use, if you have one of these pneumatic drills, that you mount that in there. Do not put air to it, but use it in this fashion. I'll show you. Just freewheeling in this way. It works very, very well, and then you have a sander that's just moving based on the movement of your item there, of your turning, and works really well. I'm glad I picked that tip up. Sanding some more.
Here is the rig. I've already drilled the hole, and that wasn't really all that interesting anyway. So I didn't take video of that, but the way that I did it was set the lathe on the slowest setting. I don't have a variable speed lathe, so you do it through the pulleys. So put it on about 500 RPMs, which is the slowest setting. I have this drill bit, which is like a 2-foot, I think it's 24, 25-inch drill bit. It is a 7/16 bit, and then this is the maximum of my length of my lathe here, as you can see. And then I would move it up to make contact with the end piece, turn it on, and then you would advance about 1.5 inches at a time with the hand mechanism to turn that into the bit, and then I would clear the shavings out of it. As I advanced into the blank, I would move the tailstock forward, and it took about 45 minutes to do this, but the end result is I have a good, clean, straight hole all the way through this blank.
A little different, but same purpose.
This rod obviously goes down the center, and like I said all along, this was a lamp that got broken that I thought would be fun to replace the parts that were broken, and maybe some of the others, with wooden parts, in this case walnut, which I just think is gorgeous. And it's been finished with lacquer, a semi-gloss lacquer. Okay, so this is the rod. I am going to add this switch to the base, so it'll be a little different. Even though this has a switch, I always hated reaching up in under the shade to turn the light on. I just think that's so silly. So we'll put this on just because I'm not going to buy a new one without a switch, but we'll turn this switch on and we'll just leave that on all the time and actuate on-off down here on the base. Oh yeah. Finally get to relax a little bit. What in the world was that?